Hey there, boss fighters. Braxwolf here, host of Beyond Boss Fights, which is a proud member of the Gaming and Entertainment Network. Beyond Boss Fights is an award-nominated monthly podcast that hosts interviews with interesting people from the gaming world, including developers, bloggers, and even players like you and me. If you'd like to hear more, check us out at tgenetwork.net or over at my blog, Gaming Conversations, at braxwolf.com. See you there.
This is the MMO Show, episode 16, recorded on Friday, November 20th, 2015.
All right, party people!
We're playing as life allows and podcasting about it. It's the MMO Show.
That's not good.
No.
We ready?
All right, ready?
You started!
Welcome to the MMO Show, ladies and gentlemen, episode 16. On this show, we have your usual hosts. Tonight we have Brent.
Howdy doody.
And Jason.
Hello.
And Steve.
Hey.
And I'm Shannon. We're going to do a little round we love to call What Are You Drinking? Brent, what you got?
I got nothing tonight.
You don't even have,
Flashing
like...
something on the screen.
Are you dehydrated?
I don't even have water.
Oh, you're dehydrated. Do you want us to pause?
Empty. No. I'll be
for
good.
beverage breaking?
I'll be okay.
It'll take like a minute.
Nah, I'm good.
All right. It's okay.
Peer pressure.
I can do this too. I'll mute myself and see if my lovely wife will grab me something out of the fridge.
We'll come back to you. He's like, you know what? I threw him off. He's not usually first. So, Jason, what's your beverage this evening?
It is a Coors Light, of course.
It is, and...
After those subpar Long Islands.
Those were awful.
Gotta have something.
Yeah. Steven, what is your beverage this evening?
Only my mother calls me Steven.
Apparently not.
Oh, God.
Or did we just learn something new? Dun, dun, dun!
The Mommy Issues episode, part 2. I am having yet another Coney Island root beer.
Those are lovely.
Steven, you like those.
Steven,
I've got no comment on those.
Steven, you only can have like 2 and then you gotta go to bed.
All right, yeah. You still got that case of the...
Yes.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah.
Save them for me.
They'll probably be here. You know, my constant worry about having like a case of like root beer in my fridge is that my kid's gonna drink it.
Oh, hey, root beer.
Yeah, like
Something in here for me.
for his birthday party, like he had a sleepover, so we have a fridge in the basement, and the boys had rule of the basement because there's like, you know, the basement has like a TV and a couch and table and all that, and so the basement fridge, I was like, you gotta go get that root beer out of there. So yeah, Jason had to go down and we had to pull it up, and it was up here for like a month and a half, and I'm like, this stupid root beer is taking up my whole real fridge. Take it back downstairs. It's in the basement again.
What are you doing? Keeping it up here.
So we
Drink
keep
it.
moving this root beer back and forth. But anyway, Jason and I went for our usual Friday dinner at our usual place at our usual Long Islands, and they were unusually unalcoholic. So
I think it was probably from your last visit. They were like, don't put as much in the...
No, because the last one, I only had one. I was the good girl, and I drove home. So this week, I had permission to do the 2, and it was blah.
Well,
so
next week it'll be my turn, so we'll see.
Yeah, like, that's not fair. So anyway, I'm trying to catch up with this Boone's Farm Snow Creek Berry because I'm 19 again, apparently.
Boone's Farm.
Good stuff.
Oh, Brent has drinks now.
I got lemonades.
You're so look how nice your wife is. You say thank you.
I did.
Thanks, Brent's wife.
Thanks, Brent's wife.
Thanks, Brent's wife.
I hope she listens to the podcast.
That's adorable. But beyond that, and more importantly...
Oh. That was me.
It's okay. That was funny. Steve?
Hi.
How's this week been going for you?
Ah, Christ.
Yep.
Children, right?
Let's narrow it down. How's this week going for you gaming wise?
Oh, let's not talk about parenting.
No. No one.
That's depressing.
Again.
Nobody tunes
It's
into
not that kind of podcast, sir.
We did that last week.
It's been good. Still playing lots and lots of Guild Wars 2, and my quest for my first legendary is underway, I guess. I don't know, it'll probably peter out, but my map completion is the first thing that I'm going for with my new character, and I think I just broke 32% before the podcast. So
That to go for world completion as your first goal on a
that's
new
probably the easiest part.
That's insanity.
Yeah.
Insane.
So that's why I say knowing myself, like I know myself, it'll probably not happen. I will get probably a quarter of the way, and then
No, you've already actually made it more than a quarter of the way.
This is with the Revenant, you said?
So you're a half zone complete kind of person.
I don't mean quarter of the way for world completion. I mean quarter of the way for the legendary.
Oh, I was gonna say because you already did that.
Yeah. No.
More importantly, like, what do you think of the Revenant class at this point?
I like it. I'm like kind of trying to split my time a little bit and go into the Heart of Thorns maps, because I do want to get caught up to where I was with the Reaper on my story, and then continue from there. And also the hero points that you earn out in the Heart of Thorns area are each worth 10 points rather than 1 point apiece. Because they used to be the skill points that you would go around and do the skill challenges for. They switched that up to hero points this time around, and you earn them quicker in the new area. So the Herald specialization, I can't speak. The Herald specialization for the Revenant, I have not really got to toy around with yet that much, but that's really what I want, because it's the shield spec. You get to do some cool stuff with that, but I don't have enough of the abilities to really spec in it and toy with it. So, so far, I really like the class, but I think from what I've read that the Herald spec is kind of makes the class. So
Okay.
I don't like the class.
you know, I like it. It's different.
It's weird.
I like it.
I
yeah,
like it.
I'm so spread around that game playing classes. It's a good one. It doesn't stand above all the rest, but I like it.
Yeah.
Have you done any dub?
Not since I've been back. I have finally did some PvP the other morning before I went to work, but
Okay.
no, I've not gone into dub at all since I've been back.
Did you do the new PvP map thing?
Yeah, that was the one. I only got to do one round, and that's the one that popped. It was pretty good.
I do want to check that out. That sounds pretty cool compared to the other maps.
Yeah, I prefer it over the other ones. The other ones, you could see the purpose in them when you were playing them. You could see the objectives, I should say, but it wasn't spelled out enough. I guess for me it was too wide open, and this one feels like they were kind of incorporating a little bit of a feel of a MOBA, but not like the entire the trash mobs and the towers and all that. They took all that out, and they just have there's 2 lanes, and there's area in between. There are mobs that you try to send down the path to attack their keep wall and then into the Lord. And it's very basic compared to a MOBA, but it works pretty well in the...
Yeah, no, it's still a cool idea for adapting in that PvP style that they've done. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that mode, and with everything else the expansion has, and whenever I remember it, I'm like, yeah, shit, I really want to check that out, see if that's fun.
I recommend it. It's cool. I want to do it some more, and every time I get away from doing PvP for a while, and then I go back and I see how rewarding the reward track is.
Yeah, they really...
Holy crap.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of reminds me of like a TF2 type of a cosmetic type reward. Like, if that makes any sense. Like, Because it all seems like, hey, if you want stuff to make your character look cool, go here and do all this stuff.
Yeah, well, with the stuff that they do, because you can choose which track you want now, and you can, if you want to go towards more of the cosmetic stuff, you can, or if you want more, like some like crafting components, you can go down. Tracks.
I always just look at the visual stuff. Yeah.
So it's nice that they give those options now. It's kind of cool. Yeah, still enjoying it. That's cool. That's my baby now.
You guys aren't using cameras tonight, right?
No, I'm.
All right, that's cool.
I'm hideous.
That's fine.
Oh, look at me.
He hasn't cleaned up his closet lately. So.
Actually, I have. I totally rearranged the.
Well, we wouldn't know.
I don't believe you. Nick, what happened?
You can say whatever you want, but we wouldn't know.
Later.
So, Brent.
So, Shannon.
Last week, you were kind of being the not really playing Guild Wars 2 type of guy. You were just kind of logging in, grabbing the dailies, and then logging off to go play Smite. What are you doing? Are you still doing that? What's your deal? What are you doing this week?
Well, this week it's actually, I haven't even logged in the Guild Wars 2 for the freebies yet because...
I haven't seen you, so yeah, I wasn't sure.
I haven't even seen
Paladins beta opened up, and I've been doing pretty much nothing but
Okay, so
I'm jealous.
I know Paladins is just a celebration of Paladins across all genres, and whether you're a Paladin in LARP or D&D or tabletop or video games, it is a fantastic celebration of just Paladins, the class, right?
Exactly.
That's what we agreed last week. So how do you just wallow in this?
So it's not quite that.
Okay, this is Paladins is a game from Hi-Rez, and
yeah, it's really fast. It's like it's a lot of like TF2.
Okay, that's what I want. Like, give me the thing that they're doing. Yeah, like it's not like it's not a MOBA. It's an
FPS, but it's not like a Call of Duty where you like have to be like this super accurate on like shooter. Like the abilities are more out in front of you, and you can kind of shoot big bombs or missiles and things and fireballs, and so it's really fast paced. Most matches last about 8 minutes, and it's kind of a cool.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like a capture the point. You capture the point, and each time you capture the point, a siege engine spawns. You follow it to the other person's base, and when you do that and get through 3 of their gates, you win. So it's kind of a mixture of a bunch of different game mechanics into one.
All right.
Game. But it's fun. It's beta. There's issues. But they've already kind of fixed some of them with the first patch, and
there seems to be awareness and a good faith of attempt to fix those issues.
Yeah, and it's open to they're letting people stream and record, so you can find stuff on YouTube and Twitch already. So
I did not know that. I'll have to go check it out.
You can go to youtube.com/@Brent Copeland.
Brent Copeland. We've actually been promoting some of that, but yeah.
Wait.
What?
So that's what the outcome of the Twitter poll was?
No. See, I probably shouldn't even say anything.
Oh, yeah. What are you going to do? Okay. So Brent Copeland, not the man, Brent Copeland, but
the myth,
the legend, the internet persona that is Brent Copeland is just so profoundly out there that he has multiple like crazy accounts. And so the man loads one video onto his YouTube account. He's got over 1,000 subscribers. Like, what?
It's only like a 20-year-old channel.
What?
It had videos. I deleted them all because I had a new channel because I couldn't get youtube.com/Brent Copeland. Someone else had it.
Huh?
But they weren't doing videos, so I had to get @Brent Copeland.
Is it your dad, Brent Copeland the first?
No. He's Hunter Copeland.
YouTube.com/Brent Copeland Jr.
Yeah.
And just to make it confusing. So anyway, I finally got the Brent Copeland, but now I have this like other channel, and I've been trying to figure out what to do. And I put one of those new Twitter polls because hey, that's cool.
They're cool.
and Brent Copeland won, which is good because that's kind of what I wanted to do anyway, and probably would have done it whether the Twitter thing won or not.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's deciding like you don't want to just like throw up a video on, like you said, it's one video on the channel. So I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I want to do. But anyway, there's that.
Wait.
So is this like going to be a channel where it's like video game stuff and then like your kids' birthdays and like, is it your channel?
It'll be gaming stuff.
Just gaming, okay.
And that's kind of, I guess, what I'm trying to figure out is what I want to do with it. And I'm probably just going to, when I play video games, maybe, cut them into shorter segments or something, put them up there. Maybe some long play. Still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But MMO-wise, there is something that I did want to mention was I was going to go back to EverQuest because the expansion for the Progressive server was supposed to come out in
Ruins
December.
of Canarch, yeah.
Yeah, and so I was like...
new expansion.
Hey, that was a good expansion. You never would have known about Clint Beastwood if it wasn't for Ruins of Canarch.
That's true.
So I wanted to get a few levels and get to max level before it came out, so I'd be ready to go like right into the dungeons and raid with people and stuff. So I went to the Reddit to kind of look, get back into the game, and I found this post where they're like, oh yeah, they had a vote and decided to go ahead and release the expansion. So the expansion's been out for like weeks, and now I'm just like, I don't even feel like going back because now I'm all behind the ball again. And
Didn't have that first day excitement.
No.
Yeah. That's what I live for with an MMO is that first day rush of
that release excitement. Yeah. That thrill of release.
I can't wait till I can't get in the game.
Yeah. But yeah, that's about it.
Aw, don't do that. You love release day.
No, I'm saying yes, I know, but with all the problems that usually plague release day, it's kind of a funny thing.
Oh my god, ArcAge! I had to like form this bond with this guy over Twitter. Like I never met before. We had the same problem logging into ArcAge on release day. I was locked out of the game for like hours, and he like had me like I had him come into our TS channel, and he like talked me through this totally illegal way to like connect to the game, but I got in. He's like, okay, now you're gonna want to delete everything I said from all those files I had you edit because you are really vulnerable right now. Oh, God. I'm like, okay. But he was from he like had this British accent, so he sounded like he really knew what he was talking about, and it was really smart. So
was he part of Anonymous?
No, but it all worked out, and I was able to game like immediately with no problems, and yeah, he was a nice dude, and he didn't compromise my computer in any way that I know of. So, hooray!
Awesome.
Yeah, but
and then you had to play ArcAge.
ArcAge was awesome.
ArcAge. Did you guys end up liking that?
I did like it. I really liked ArcAge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good game. It is a good game, probably.
I was doing a heart in Guild Wars 2 last night, and I had to pick up a crate and carry it somewhere. And I thought, man, I wish I had a donkey.
I miss my donkey.
Yeah.
We have donkeys in ArcAge.
You get donkey. You get cart. I have a cart though, man. I can carry 3 of those crates.
Did you guys wish they had handled the pay system better?
Jesus Christ. Yes.
I hate you. I hate you so much. I wish you were on camera so I could look at your face while I hate you.
Hey, Slurms, you've been a fan, I've noticed, of asking the super obvious questions. Isn't that tons of fun?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's the best thing.
What?
Just asking super obvious questions.
Yeah. Oh, Jason, what have you been playing, you dick?
Guild Wars 2.
Okay.
So rocking it. A lot of the expansion, and also this past week, I was playing the Revenant a bunch, and
Do you like it?
I like it a lot.
No, you don't.
I do. I just kind of hear and talk about the Druid subclass, which I know, Steve, I think you aren't a huge fan of.
No.
But it kind of sounds like the playstyle I like. I've actually focused on my hunter a little bit, and I've been leveling up that. Yeah, Ranger.
Cool.
I always do that.
I was thinking of making a Norn Ranger.
That's what I got.
But mine would be a chick, so she'd be way hot.
Yeah, well, one time I got a, I don't know if I got it from a chest or where the hell I got it, but I got a makeover kit, like a total makeover kit. And I still haven't used it, but one time I was screwing around with it because you can open it up and then preview everything that you want to do before you use it. Well, I opened it up on my Ranger, my Norn Ranger, and then hit the sex change button. And I was like, man, my character looks really good as a woman.
Yeah.
Then I closed it and said, better not.
Norn ladies are very pretty. They're way better than the human ladies.
Mm-hmm. The DPS on the Hunter is amazing me from what I've played. They're great.
Talk about the obvious.
The Ranger sucks. God, you know what? I have done that since launch, and I don't know why. But the DPS on the Hunter.
I know why. It's because
the Ranger.
You love the Hunter.
Did you play the Ranger in WoW?
No, I played the Hunter.
It was Hunter and Dark Age of Camelot that he really loved.
Oh, me too.
The Ranger in that was great.
But he played...
Hey, there was both of those in there.
He played Infiltrator for his main, but he loved the Hunter the most.
See, I played
the Hunter on Hib and Ranger on Midgard.
Nope, you're all fucked up.
What?
And what about the Archer?
I played that on FX. I don't know.
We're having a little trouble getting our fifth wheel engaged. Double Turnip is not able to connect via Twitch at all. I sent him a message to connect me via Skype, but he has not responded. So,
seriously, it's important that he gets in.
No, but I'm I'm saying, like, if he interrupts at any point, there's my explanation.
Okay.
I thought you were done waffling between.
No, I was just trying to point out, seriously, I don't know if it's just the way I'm playing the Ranger DPS is insane compared to Elementalist and Engineer. Is that just
a spec thing or how your
it might be
stats are?
There's so many variables. It just seems like at this moment of what I remember playing those classes, and I'm probably around like 40 doing like story stuff, and the DPS is crazy. I know I haven't logged in every day with this guy.
So how can you tell is it just like the feeling of your DPS, or are you using some weird DPS meter?
No, I'm just saying time to kill stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like I have not had to worry. Get worse. I mean, the difficulty spike in my experience is pretty varied. There can be times where you don't have to worry about anything, and there can be times where you're in a story mission or something, and you're like, holy shit, I actually got to pay attention and make sure I'm specking or using the right skills here.
Yeah, some of the late season story stuff. There, I can specifically say one fight against one of the Mordrim creatures was insane. It took me like an hour to figure out how to beat the damn thing.
Yeah, there's been a couple with the new expansion where I've kind of had to cheese my way through fights. But I'm playing old content, so that could be part of it, but it just seems like I am just mowing through mofos. And I don't know. It could be a variety of factors. That's why I was just wondering if our Rangers kind of just DPS heavy overall. And I know every class in the game is kind of varied depending on how you play them.
Yeah, but I will say from hearing most people talk, Rangers are kind of notorious for being like behind most classes in DPS. Not necessarily in DPS, I take that back. They're never been given the amount of attention that people think that they deserve, because there's just been so many little issues. They got a big buff, I want to say, like some months ago, and I can definitely tell you that it helped quite a bit with the DPS, so that might be what you're still feeling. But But there's even been complaints with the Druid class, like things that they've been doing recently, and I don't really know the details of it because I'm not playing it and I haven't been paying that close of attention as to what the problem was. But apparently, one of the recent patches nerfed some of the stuff with the Druid, and people aren't happy.
Yeah, I was looking at Reddit today, and it kind of seems with the with the ranger class that it seems like most people are just perceiving that they're throwing everything at the dartboard to see what sticks there or whatever. Like they're kind of
up against the wall.
Yeah, they're kind of floundering with what exactly to do. And does it seem that unfocused?
The ranger or the druid?
The druid. The mastery lead spec.
I think it's just a weird spot because the game was never built with the Holy Trinity, and now they have something that's way more of a support than it's ever had in the game. So it's kind of a weird thing that it doesn't seem that ArenaNet's really figured out its place. Like, I think the intent going into this expansion was, hey, we have raid content now, so maybe having a couple classes that
could fit a role,
have a support role, can benefit some certain situations in raids. Because like with the ranger has the druid spec, and then the revenant with the staff and the one of the the Ventari tablet. Which
skills. Is how I've been playing my Revenant.
Yeah, it's a totally different thing, and it's way more of a healing class at that point. But still, I think it's just they're in this weird spot that it hasn't quite got figured out. So
and that's why I kind of thought I should play my Ranger. I want to everyone's kind of like you're concerned, and other people will say about that class is kind of how I like to play it from what I hear. So if I'm into healing, I should totally go for that, right?
I would think.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Give it a fair shake.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not hard to level anything in that game, so what's the big deal? Just log in every day, am I right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Shannon.
Absolutely right.
Brent knows it.
I need to log in right now. What about Albion?
You need to get like
Albion
8 levels
online.
logging in today. Oh, I'm playing that too. That starts.
What are you playing?
Albion Online.
Albion Online is their new beta starts this week coming up.
I didn't know you guys were playing that again.
I'm in the beta.
I know you guys are, but you guys don't really talk about it that often. Are you guys not allowed to talk about it, or you just because?
No, we're allowed to. It's just
the art style of that. If you go back shows, I don't even know if that's an MMO show. That might even be.
That was
multiplaying.
No, okay. I streamed some of it. That was the summer beta. It's coming back for the new beta this week.
Okay.
So, and did y'all was it like a Kickstarter and y'all got it in?
I got in after the Kickstarter. So, I had gotten in through a referral from Merrick, friend of the show.
I think he was through Kickstarter and got some.
Right. But you can go buy your way in right now just on the. Like, you just have to buy the game to get in.
Well, and I'm still on, like, some of these lists where they, like, give out beta keys. And so they said to contact the dude, and so I did. And I said, hey, I'm on some shows. Can I get some keys to give away? And
you didn't sound like a douche at all.
Oh, no.
They said to do it. They said to do it. But then they emailed me back.
It's not like the electric.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks for the interest. Can you link us to your channels?
They want to make sure you're not just some schmo with a YouTube. Yeah.
Right. Well, they still haven't responded, so apparently my new channels from the old channels is much smaller.
Don't send them the MMO show. Damn, man.
No, send them the one where you got one video and 1,000 subscribers.
Like the Dead Workers was about the only, the channel and the Twitch, and I'm not going to send them that. I mean, that just seems a little too
disingenuous.
Yeah, just a bit. So anyway, I don't know if I'll be getting keys or not, but so get me in.
No problem. We'll get you in.
Is it worth? Well, I thought we could give them away and give people. People love giveaways, and they'll come listen to a show.
All the way -1.
I might be able to get an access code I can give you, maybe.
Is it worth getting an access code?
It's actually really great. It's just not the type of gameplay I enjoy typically.
I like it, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, if you can get one free, go for it.
Okay. Because see, I went and I paid for the other one that sounded like y'all were gonna play big, and I was like, oh well, I'll get into it too then and play with y'all and stuff.
Which one?
The one that was oh god, it's the one? What's the one with the 3 areas that y'all used to play that y'all love so much?
Oh, Camelot Unchained.
Yeah.
That's all Shannon. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So Like, I got a thing ready. As a matter of fact, like every month or so, I'll go and throw another $20 at it just to keep ranking it up to get better rewards. I'm like,
that's fucked up that you're doing that.
Wow. Yeah, that's
so
crazy ball.
y'all better be playing it when it happens.
I never said I was playing it.
I am totally.
No, I heard y'all. Y'all gonna be playing it now. Because now I have a whole guild of characters that I gotta like.
I said when it came out, I would check it out. I haven't thrown one.
We already have the guild page. You're the leader of it, so.
No, that's not me.
Yeah,
I have an announcement to make that this is terrible timing, but yeah, I actually told my co-leader, Merrick, that I would not be leading the guild in Camelot Unchained anymore.
That's my Jab doing it.
No, he was
Jab's taking it all over. I know
he's not.
Show.
But
I'm the guy.
What we want to do is coordinate with a group of friends that we have in MMO gaming and go together as a group to the same place. But I'm just not. I know my history in MMOs, and I know I don't want to ruin it for people by not being the guild leader that people need in that atmosphere. And so I don't want to try and fail. I just want to go and give my support to someone who's already going to do it. So that's where I'm at. So I want to stick together, stay communicative, and...
But the good news is that you're still intending on trying it out.
I intend to throw myself full force at that game, yes.
I'm
in love with everything.
My new YouTube channel to it.
I listen to their live Twitch streams sometimes multiple times a week, but on Fridays they do their big, like, class reveals lately, which is fun, and they have the minstrel and Arthurian. So if the group of our friends decide to go anything but Arthurian, I will be bidding you adieu and going Arthurian because I'm Arthurian.
Do they have hunters in there?
I have no idea. What was that, sir?
Is there going to be a hunter in that side? Because that's where I'm going.
I don't know. I don't care.
What about ranger?
I don't know. So
I think they have bowyers.
They have
that's what I want.
Everyone wants to go Vikings. Vikings, the OP, big.
Yeah, that was the whole Midgard thing. Oh,
it is but no one wanted to be Midgard though. Everyone wanted to be.
I wanted to be Midgard.
You did?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and all the tools wanted to be Midgard.
No, all the tools wanted to be Hibernia.
That's true.
They were tools too.
Yeah, they were tools. Anyway, but
so I think there's a tier where like you actually specify like what realm you're going to play on. Like not realm, but like I guess it's realm. Is it?
Yeah,
realm
there's
realm, right?
Yeah, it's a tri-realm.
Like, so, but your account can only be that one, right?
It depends on what package you bought. Certain packages are limited to one selection.
Well, we're going to be Vikings.
I'm not
I'm just kidding.
No.
I will kick your butt.
So
Arthurian, pal.
So I'm just saying, if I get the pack where you're just that one thing, Arthurian's the one
don't
to go
throw more
for.
money at it.
This is going to be the game that takes over
not.
for Minecraft.
It's not.
I'm predicting it now.
Remember,
I don't think you can force those things.
I just want everyone to understand. I met Brent and his pals back in our Warhammer days when that was going to be so awesome.
It's like any publisher saying, "Oh, this is going to be new esports game." Like you can't say it. Like it just has to happen.
Yeah.
MMOs are dead.
Mm-hmm. I actually was just talking to my friend about this. He was asking, "What's hot now?" I go, "I don't know what's hot now. I'm an MMO player now."
Nothing. Yeah, nothing.
Everything's
dying.
No, but MMOs aren't like MMOs made that little blip of popularity. We thought we were cool.
We're back on the fringe.
And we're back on the fringe again. And it's fine because I was there when we were on the fringe in the first place. I'm fine. I don't care. I just want to play my game.
The problem is we need developers and designers not to care. If they care, they want to get that WoW money. And if they don't get the WoW subscriptions and the WoW money, they're pissed.
And they're all kneeling. Yeah.
They're taking that huge gamble, and if they don't get the return on investment, they're out.
And you know what? I
think we're back to that point now, though, kind of, aren't we?
But I think it's good because we weren't we got a lot of popularity, but we got a lot of copycats, and now we're going to get back to where we get a lot of independent innovation.
Yeah.
And that's what the MMO genre was lacking, because MMO has become this very stereotypical thing, whereas before World of Warcraft, no offense to World of Warcraft, did a lot for the genre, but
they killed it.
No, they
won it. I mean,
they started the MMO movie scene.
It wasn't their fault. They did a lot of great things for MMOs, but also other people, instead of innovating off of that, they just copied it, and that wasn't World of Warcraft's fault. But anyway, before that, you had a lot of MMOs that just did lots of diverse, different things. You had a genre that was playing to lots of different audiences and exposing people to lots of different worlds in that whole MMO capacity. And that's what I want to get back to. I want to have different options, different gameplay. I don't want to go in quest hub everywhere I go. I want different gameplay styles.
We're definitely going back that way.
Yeah, because Crowfall is different. Even though I would say, from everything I'm seeing from Crowfall and everything I'm seeing from Camelot Unchained, despite the fact that they're both going for PvP audiences, they're both vastly different too, in terms of what they're going to offer up. And so I'm really interested in they're
more.
This was going. Yeah,
they seem more focused. They're not. We're trying. Yeah,
they've got a goal, both of them, and they're
right.
Yeah,
right. Which I don't think there is I don't know, we talked about this before. I don't think there is a big budget MMO on the horizons, right?
Are we talking about Horizon?
No. I knew you guys were going to think that.
It's called Astaria.
No, I know. They changed their name. But there is not a big budget MMO that is yet to be released, right?
That's, I was thinking about that the other day. I don't think there is. Life is Feudal is that's not a big budget.
No, that's totally not.
That's actually
I'm talking about from one of the big publishers, EA, Ubisoft. There's nothing.
I can't think of anything.
It's all smaller titles.
Independent.
EverQuest Next was a thing, but I think that's kind of almost dead now.
They have completely stopped talking about it.
They fired that main guy. He's no longer working with them.
Daybreak's really pulled back from discussing it, so I'm not really sure what's happening with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad thing. There's, we said, there's smaller.
I do, because I really like the concept of what they were doing with that. That was all. They were taking PvE.
Oh, I don't mean that game.
New way. Oh, okay.
I think that
MMOs in general.
Right. Yeah.
No, you mean AAA pulling back?
I'm kind of glad, that it's not, the whole field now is not big budget, big studios banking on it. Because, you said, that means there's not going to be a lot of evolution. It's going to be everyone trying to cash in on what's already there. And now with smaller titles doing smaller MMOs, we're kind of back to where we were, where we might see some new ideas that can catch on and spawn bigger ideas.
That no one would really budget.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But I will say, too, though, Star Wars Old Republic, I love the way you do conversations in that game, and no one's ever done anything like that, where you do group conversations and group stories, and where you participate in some sort of group dungeon, but it becomes sort of a movie clip and decision making with your group, and you have to roll, dice roll, to see who makes the decisions. I loved that, and no one does that. No one else does. And that's, that was a big budget game that came up with not a new concept, but they put it in their game.
Incorporated something you wouldn't expect
something new. Yeah, exactly. But
more of that.
More of that. I love that. Love the annoying elements of that and the decision making of that. But anyway.
And I'm still looking forward to see what they do with Star Citizen if they get there.
Okay.
If they
just hit $95 million.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
And then part of the game's out there. People are playing it.
Come up with a game that people like.
I do too. I've thrown money into that. I hope.
A lot of people.
Let's dogfight.
We can go do that right now.
Yeah.
I have to reinstall it.
Yeah, me too.
So we can't do it right now.
No, because I got bored with it. But the first-person shooter beta is supposed to be coming out in the next couple weeks.
Oh, jeez. Really?
It seems like, yeah, from what I've read, and I'm on their Reddit, and I've done some research casually on the game. They took so much shit in the last few months with a lot of the allegations about
hiring fiancés and
Chris, and him hiring his wife, who is an actress.
I'm sorry,
and appointing her to like a COO position. A lot of questions that it seems like they're really now, and this could be them just getting the game out as planned, but it seems like since that stuff came out, they're really pushing details out quicker and getting stuff out, trying to get stuff out in a more timely manner. And they could have been doing that before. I don't know. It kind of seems.
But also the regular timeline of video games, it's not uncommon for big budget games to go through a dark period, a dark period before they release information either, because they're testing it and getting it all.
True. So. But they don't continuously take money.
Well, that's true.
That's where it's a little bit different. And it gets tricky when you've committed money, and then after you commit money, they say, "Oh, but we're going to delay what you committed money for because we got all this money now. We're going to add this thing."
But if you buy now, we have this other ship you can buy.
Right. But if you don't, if you're not happy with that, you can also give us more money. I think I threw in $60 total, and that's
that's double what you told me.
I don't think it was.
Yeah.
The original ship was like $35.
Okay, I don't even remember.
Something.
You know what? That could be it. My point being, it wasn't any more than a normal game, and I remember when I gave it, it's not going to be something I'm going to be really, really upset. It's my dumbness.
Is it something I'm going to be upset about?
No.
We're talking about this so much that by the end of the conversation, Jason will have dumped another $60.
I know. It's like, right. I may have given him $450.
Do you think
I'm the one who put him over the $95 million.
What's that clicking?
Nice job. Do you think sometimes it's the stretch goals that kind of screw up release of some of these games?
A lot of people, they get these. They have a great vision. Yeah. And they're the idea people.
If all that comes together, it's going to be great.
And if it can, but the problem is sometimes the people who are the creative element, the idea people, don't have necessarily the same skill. They need a team member that is also good at coordinating people and labor and logic and time frames and budgets. And that's not always. You have like these left brain people and these right brain people, and they're not.
Sometimes you just
it's very rare they have one human being that can just kind of.
And from the interviews with his former employers, that is the exact problem.
Well, and
Chris,
see, that's the problem I have with. He's
great at making games, but he's not a money guy.
And that's the problem I kind of have with Camelot Unchained right now. Like the next stretch goal they have is to hire a new developer. I'm like, that kind of should have been earlier.
Yeah, that's your job. that's
the whole thing. Like,
wait, stretch goal? Can we actually interview this person?
You probably could, totally.
How much money do I have to dump in so that I can be the one that chooses?
Honey, get the change jar. Can we go to like a coin for those coins machines?
The Christmas jar.
There's an IOU in here. It says, "Hope you enjoy Star Citizen."
It'd be like when our son lost, I think probably it might have been his last tooth the other day, and I wanted to put a check under his pillow that said, "Do not cash until next Tuesday."
Yeah. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
I felt bad because, it's like a little personal side note, but we're at this stage where he knows there's no tooth fairy, but he'll still put a tooth under his pillow.
No, he woke up, he's like, "Hey!"
Yeah. Did you give it to him after he woke up then?
No, he totally knew, and I'm like, the tooth fairy didn't come. I'm like, well, maybe the tooth fairy will come tonight. He's like, well, maybe he'll come when I'm in the bathroom. And you know what? I said, maybe you're right.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He's like just up the road, like 2 blocks away, and I called him like, I forgot to put the money under his pillow. And he's like, I got it, no problem. I'm like, okay.
That already happened. And then he came out and he was totally happy. So.
Let the magic live.
Well, maybe
he wants. Yeah, that's totally what it is. He doesn't. He wants that, but he doesn't want to acknowledge it. So
no, he knows. He knows there's no like Santa.
Oh, he totally does. Yeah.
Oh God!
We were
I guess it should be like a thing. Don't listen to this if your children are in the car, right?
Well, for more reasons than that.
Actually,
You really fucking shouldn't.
If you listen to this fucking show while your kids are in the car, that's not my problem.
Yeah, everybody cuss a lot, so parents turn it off and we can talk about Santa real quick. So I got something to say.
Okay.
No,
so yeah, like for Christmas, we still have to wait till he falls asleep and drag all the presents out after he's asleep.
Yeah.
Because that.
Well, when I was a kid, and my sister and I knew, we still kind of expected my parents to do that too.
Yeah, but you had a younger sister.
But she knew too at that point. Like it was still part of the routine.
It's routine. Okay.
We're never going to let on. They'll be 40 and we'll still pretend it's there.
Will you still lie? Just like hold to it.
Yeah, no,
there is a Santa. I was dumb.
Not in a like we're complete morons kind of way, and our kids are like, I don't know what's wrong with my parents. like they really believe in this. Like it's.
I should have done that route.
Scary. But I mean, tongue in cheek, keep it magical, and like there's no reason to ever. Like my wife grew up, and her parents told her, and it kind of struck a nerve in her like all her life. And
I told Matt. He asked me flat out. But
that's what she did too.
But he was 10. It was just like last year.
Oh God.
Like, yeah, like I mean he's 10. I mean I
think okay, my daughter's 9 now. It was she was 7 when
he was already like 2 years like.
It was 2 years ago I think he figured it out, but he had already figured
it out. And he had already been saying I know there's no Santa Claus. I know there's no. So finally he's like, Mom, I know there's no Santa Claus. Will you just tell?
What are y'all talking about? Y'all are talking madness.
He's like, just tell me. And I'm like, fine.
What's going on?
And he's like, really?
What they're saying on the show
he was like,
stuff. Don't listen to it.
He was just heartbroken. Even though like he had already been telling me for 2 years there's no Santa. Like once I finally he's like, fine. All right,
fine. My
fine.
actually
He was like,
sat me down to talk to me about it.
No, he cornered me. Like, and I'm like. I was like, all right, you already, you've been telling me for 2 years there's not. Fine. And then he was heartbroken and cried, and it was awful.
Oh, God.
I know.
Why did you do this?
I know. I'm like, you did this! Anyway, we're way off track. It was horrible.
We'll be able to talk about a lot of this with the MMOs and what's happening during the holiday season soon.
So
Winter's Day is coming up in Guild Wars 2.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Big lie.
There's a new sweatshirt you can buy or sweater from the ArenaNet store.
Wait, for your character or for yourself?
For yourself.
I got a really cool Darth Vader Santa sweater last week, so I'm good with ugly Christmas sweaters this year. Yeah,
that's cool.
It is pretty awesome. I'll wear it for a holiday show.
Are you gonna buy that? You gonna buy that sweater, Steve?
I would like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll see like the horrible, like tipsy elves sweaters.
I don't know where you can buy it though. I think they have like it's not on the official web page. I'll have to find that because they linked it on their Twitter earlier because they had a live stream today and Ruby was wearing it. I don't know if somebody else was or not, but it's pretty cool. Yeah. All right.
Are you gonna get your whole family to wear a Guild Wars?
Good God.
No. Oh, for the Christmas picture.
I love the Christmas picture.
Did you like that?
When is that being done?
It's not.
What?
That was
love
it.
The Christmas picture. So good. Anyway, we are beyond
There was one Christmas.
in an hour we only cover what we played. We never cover news. We never cover.
No, we covered some news. Star Citizen news.
Yeah, Christmas
the news we find important.
There's like months old stuff.
The real stories. Are you playing cheating in MMOs then?
No, I bet no one's playing Fallout 4.
Nope.
No, Fallout 3 killed me on Fallout.
Aw.
Jason, are you playing Fallout 4? I thought that was a big hotness.
I am. I'm playing it.
Do you like it?
I do like it.
Do you get a big Fallout 4 boner for it?
Yeah, I do, and I had the realization this past week. I was always an Elder Scrolls guy.
Yeah.
But now you're a Fallout 4 guy.
Well,
That's true. You
have Elder Scrolls
all
Online.
The Fallouts. You have all the Fallout games. That's such a lie.
I only ever played Fallout 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't care.
But I kind of always preferred the fantasy setting, and I loved.
No, why'd you order the Pip edition?
I canceled it. I got caught up in the hype.
I thought you were like, okay.
I really like 3 and New Vegas. Mm-hmm. I played the hell out of those 2, but I was always more excited for Elder Scrolls. And Oblivion, I poured probably 200 hours in, and Skyrim I put less in. And as I was playing Fallout, I booted up Skyrim because I think I only really ended up putting like 30, 40 hours into Skyrim, which is not much for those games. And I kind of tried to play Skyrim to see if I could get back into it. And I think the VATS, I love the VAT combat. And I want
That's huge. I heard on Aggro Chat. That's huge.
And I want that in Elder Scrolls, but I can kind of see why they don't do that. It's a real time strike, or it's a old Fallout carryover to try to make it pay homage to those old games. But I don't know. I like the humor in Fallout now more. I like the setting, which I used to hate post-apocalyptic settings.
Easy for you to say.
I know. I fucking hate saying that. But I don't know. This is like the first game where I feel like more of a Fallout fan than an Elder Scrolls fan, which is really weird for me. But I'm really
I love the idea of Fallout. That is an adorable sweater. Is that the sweater?
Yep.
I love it. For those of you listening at home, the live stream is getting the visual of the Guild Wars 2
So why aren't you here?
sweater, and it is so stupid cute. So cute.
Sorry, dude.
So, Steve, did you not end up? Did you not buy Battlefront?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were gonna buy it or not.
Yeah.
I want to play it, but I'm sick of $60 games.
Yeah, I can't argue.
Really?
I really like it, but wait for a sale.
Yeah,
if you haven't bought it already.
It's a run and shoot game. I can't imagine spending $60 on a game where I just shoot this.
It's a Star Wars run and shoot game.
It is
such a Star Wars game, though. It is so Star Wars.
Oh, it's just a skin. It's just
but it's fun, and it looks good.
Really Star Warsy.
You know what?
If you guys end up getting it,
I watched it for 5 minutes and I was annoyed because I wanted everyone to stop shooting so I could look around. Like, no, you dumbasses! Let's just look around this
magnificent. You're on Hoth right now.
Environment we have, and I just want to.
Yeah, the visuals are amazing.
I do, and I just want to go and explore everything. I want to look in every stupid, thing I can, every ship, every base, everything, just to look at all the details, and you can't do that, so it's just frustrating because you just have all these jarheads shooting each other. Is jarhead wrong? Is that a derogatory term? I don't know what it means. I hope it's not anything bad. I mean a meathead.
That's much better. Yeah,
isn't it?
Totally.
Especially now that you've equated the two together. That's
truck drivers.
What I mean is complete morons.
No offense.
Thoughtless shooter people who don't care about the world they're exploring. I hate that.
I'm having a ton of fun. I played today and had a great time. But yeah, same thing. If I had to tell someone to spend $60, no, probably not. Wait till it's on sale. But if either of you guys buy it, let me know, because I am dying to play with people.
Please, for the love of God.
I'm putting mine into Camelot Unchained.
You just put more into it right now, didn't you? I can hear you.
I saw you click something.
I did look up to see what the next level was, but I was like, I don't want to take a $40 jump.
Yeah, you're looking at your card, putting in the numbers. What the hell's my verification number?
You know by heart. How do you order Jimmy John's?
Jimmy John's?
Yeah. Don't you order online?
No, I go to... Oh, no, I don't. I've never eaten Jimmy John's.
Oh, really?
No. You go home and eat supper.
Snorted again. We have a...
I sure fuck do.
We have a Jimmy John's close to campus, and so you could just get a very, very awesome sandwich for like half the price of what campus food costs.
Hey, John, really good sandwiches.
Yeah.
We have
they're
crazy
sandwiches, but they're really good.
We have an East
Yeah, I mean,
Coast
they're cheap.
subs.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a sub. Cold cut sub.
They're right next to Coney Island.
Yeah, your Coney Island picture, by the way, is not Coney. Was that Coney Island that you were trying to show me?
Me?
Yeah.
It was one I made.
Okay.
You know what? The next morning when you tweeted that at us, I could not remember, and I kind of looked at the picture like, what the fuck is he doing?
Why is he sending me pictures of hot dogs?
I was overserved last week.
I think so. No,
Everyone knew.
Honestly,
Honey,
what's weird is that I've never eaten at the Coney Dog place in Fort Wayne.
Yeah.
And I totally need to because it's apparently the bee's knees.
All right. Well, I would just say the picture of the thing you sent me is not a Coney.
Why not?
It just isn't.
Why?
It just isn't.
She's got a good point, though. She got a good point.
Because it's not.
Because it's not, doesn't have onions?
No, that's not why.
Actually, no, it's technically not because it was a chili dog.
Chili dog.
That's not an accurate Zug Island, Coney.
Okay.
So, but does a Coney dog not have chili? It's like a 4 foot
Coney
long
sauce.
hot dog with. They actually call it Coney sauce because chili sauce is.
No.
It's different.
No.
Yeah.
No one knows what's on it.
It's fine. It's just
fine.
chili. But it's a chili, but it's a specific kind of chili.
So you guys aren't cheating on anything else?
What?
Yeah, we're way off.
You guys aren't playing anything else?
Nah.
Let's wrap this up.
Paladins.
I know.
You already talked about Paladins.
I really want to play Paladins.
I already talked about Paladins.
Can I throw money at Paladins to get in right now?
Yeah, you can just pay $20 and
Give
get
me money. I need coffee money next week.
the pack.
I've been giving you coffee money.
I know. I need more.
It's $20
Paladins.
just to get it.
Yeah, well, you get like 20 card decks or card packs and a mount and
Right, but I
beta
can
access.
play right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's
I
a
didn't know.
fast download.
Sweet. Okay. I might do that. So, we probably wrap up.
This show sucks.
So get the fuck out of here.
This show sucks. Thank you, JBJ Blaze, for joining us, and Hardways for moderating
Hardways for moderating.
so heavily that we couldn't see anyone else's posts.
We didn't see a lot of spam and just
Nothing. He was on top of the moderating tonight. We saw nothing but happiness and light and joy, and it was fantastic.
That's why he gets the big bucks.
That's why we pay him all our money.
So all right, I'm gonna go. I might check out Paladins.
Yeah.
I might check out this Paladins.
Stop! You guys gotta quit Skyping stuff. I can't check Skype because it messes up all of my camera angles. I can't look at anything.
You want me to? Oh, yeah. Wiener stand. Is the wiener stand.
Are you guys showing pictures of your wieners?
Yep.
Okay, we got to end the show.
It's far away in Coney Island.
It's our local.
Steven just showed me his wiener picture.
I bet it's not good.
It's this dirtbag looking place.
Indiana wieners. It's not good.
Coney Island.
Sounds
This
awful.
makes me hungry for a Gus's hot dog.
Ladies and gentlemen, join us next week when we talk about cross-guilding and multi-guilding features and socializing and where it leaves the small guild in MMOs. We'll talk about Bartle test results and what it means to you and stuff that is important that will hit the newsreel this week that we don't know about yet. So it'll be a better show.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you and good night. See if you have to say the thing.
Get the fuck out of here.
Thank you.
Said like a
Fuck it.
pro.
Put that to bed. Let's log off.
Show is in the can. Thanks for listening to the MMO Show. Questions, comments, feedback, errors, etc. can be sent to email.themmoshow@gmail.com. We invite you to write a review on iTunes, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and various other social media at The MMO Show, and visit our website at themmoshow.com. I don't know if I'm into this anymore.
Let's just cancel it.
Yeah.
This podcast is part of the Game and Entertainment Network. Visit tgenetwork.net to find the latest episodes from all our shows.